Now let's talk about installing the Garmin unit in your vehicle. The first thing that you need to do is install the Marcus unit up underneath the steering column where you can get that constant 12-volt power, ignition, and ground. The second thing that you're going to do is you're going to want to place the Garmin unit in a location that's out of the driver's line of sight and where you can easily bring the wires from underneath the steering column around to the device itself. The Garmin cable looks just like this. It's a very simple connection. On the other end of this, underneath the steering column, you'll need a constant 12-volt power and a ground, or ignition and a ground, depending on how you want to connect the device. At the back of the device, you simply take this cable and plug it in. It can only go in a single way, so it's going to be impossible to get it wrong. And you simply mount it up on your window. Now, there's one thing that you need to consider when you're wiring in the Garmin device itself. I mentioned that you can either wire it to a constant 12-volt power or to an ignition power source. You have to decide whether or not you want to go either direction. And the reason for going either direction is this. When you wire the system or the Garmin unit to a constant 12-volt power source, that means that you can send messages to the Garmin device at any time as long as the Garmin device is powered up on your dash. If you wire it to an ignition source, the system is not going to be able to receive messages when the Garmin device is not getting power. So if your driver is away from the vehicle and there's no power to the Garmin, the Marcus application will attempt to send messages for up to 2 hours, but if it cannot deliver within those 2 hours, that message is going to be deleted. So think about that when you work around your dispatching requirements and your messaging requirements with your drivers. Installing the Garmin device is quite simple. It's a 2 extra of wires. It's an easy process, just mounting it on the window as you see here, and everything's going to go smooth. Give us a call if you have any problems.
Yeah.